Welcome back to Blaster Master. Yeah, so in order to get into this area, you have to turn your receiver on.
Oh, I remember this part.
Even though the game turns it off when you lose Eve.
I remember, and I had it off for the most part because
Yeah.
that tells you where you're supposed to go, and I wanted to figure it out for myself. I remember that being weird, and I remember there's not really anything in the game that tells you that.
Nope, not a thing.
So, and I don't know
Ow.
who would even think to do that if they haven't had the thing on the entire time.
Yeah,
So,
or if you even know it's, or even if you really
What's
know
the
it's
exclamation
there.
point?
It's telling you the direction you're supposed to be going, like you're close to where you need to be doing.
yeah, it's kind of like a hot cold kind of thing.
I see.
You know, like you're close to where you need to be or not. I forget if it puts anything on your map though.
I'm not sure either.
But yeah, it's dumb. Does the sequel do anything like that in its final area?
Aside from being bad.
Oh, is the final area not good in that game?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's the Eve section, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think my fire and my lasers are as big as that fire and my
It's that
lasers.
section from The Force Unleashed where you have to actually navigate through the Death Star's goddamn laser tunnel. That was fun.
I will say I really do like the final boss of this game a lot. Like, I think
That's pretty good, yeah.
I think that there's a lot of really creative kind of stuff going on with it.
It would suck.
It's always too damn long.
It would
though.
suck if you like jumped ahead one slot thinking I want to get just one more slot across and you ended up landing in spikes.
I think that's kind of the point.
I mean,
You're not winning this.
Actually, this reminds me more of Metal Slug than anything else, because I think there's a section in Metal Slug 3 where you're effectively doing the same thing.
Why add the drilly gear things if I can just walk around them?
For ominousness, obviously.
You're just making it take longer.
I know, so it's more ominousness.
Ryan, you need to learn to appreciate the journey. It's the zigzags that make life interesting.
But it's more efficient to make a straight line.
Efficiency is boring.
Also
So
efficient,
you want,
though.
I was gonna say you want to go back to command lines for everything.
Hey, I am perfectly comfortable with command lines. Doesn't mean I want them back.
Yeah, but do you? As I say, do you want to though?
I do use command line stuff for stuff occasionally, even now though. Like, I know how to set my computer on a timer to shut down when it's done doing things.
Neat.
So are we at the final boss now, if I remember
Yes.
correctly? Okay, yeah. I love this
You have
that
to
you
fight-
actually
you
have
have-
to fight your tank, which is really clever.
It's the mutant tank from Devil May Cry 2. It keeps haunting
There's a
me.
Which you can now which you can now play on your Nintendo
Fuck
Switch.
that!
Oh my God.
Why?
Because they have Devil May Cry 1 on your
Just
Nintendo
skip
Switch,
to 3.
pretty
No
much.
one likes 2. No one.
Yeah, but now you can have the complete
The
experience.
only people who like 2 are people who are being contrarians because they don't like 1 or 3.
You know what, Lewis? Now you just have the opportunity to experience masochism wherever you want. Like, isn't that a great option?
What's a great option is that they're releasing 2 on its own, so I don't have to download it to get 1 and 3. Ugh.
You still have to pay probably twice as much for the
Because,
full
on
collection.
PS3
No, 'cause
and
Switch tax.
PS4, the DMC HD collection is a single package. You have to download all 3 games at once, which is a pain in the butt on PS3 because of the limited space I had. And really annoying when I considered that, like, the Ratchet and Clank HD collection, maybe, and definitely the Prince of Persia HD collection actually let you download games individually. But you had to download the whole big 30-plus gig collection at once.
We can't fight a tank on our own because we're just a normal person.
That... Well, did we just fight a skeleton dragon?
No, we fought the skeleton dragon to bring down the tank so the tank can destroy the skeleton dragon.
I mean,
to be fair, Solid Snake can beat up one of these things with, like,
Yeah.
a pistol. In some
Well, no, not
tournaments.
not even a pistol, a flying judo kick.
Wait, you can flying judo kick the tank in Metal Gear Solid?
And he does it in
Twin
Snakes.
Snakes is something else, but in the original Metal Gear Solid, you were supposed to throw grenades at it. In Twin Snakes, you use your pistol to shoot the guy who's sitting up top the tank.
And then in the cutscene, you judo kick it.
I think you judo kick a grenade through the cannon or something. I don't remember.
Well, regardless, we escaped the last overhead
Yeah.
area.
It was. I think that it's a really cool way to finish off the game. Is that you have to fight the thing that you've been playing as the entire time, which
But my tank's better.
I mean, okay, yeah, but like, you're also emotionally attached to that other tank.
This tank's better.
I have a new toy.
Okay, Ryan, you want to know who you sound like right now? The people who throw away their iPhone 10 as soon as iPhone 11 comes out. That's topical because that was announced today.
I didn't have to buy this tank. I was just given it.
You didn't have to buy the other tank either.
Yeah, but if I didn't have to buy either, then I prefer the one that's better.
Okay. Also, I don't know. A lot of the times I prefer the smaller 1v1 kind of final bosses to the really big, overdramatic ones.
Dude,
you
just
know?
fist fighting Liquid Snake at the end of Metal Gear Solid was the most epic thing ever. So, yeah.
Gee, Boss V, how come you have a lot more fuel for your jet boosters than I ever did?
Mutant powers. It went to the Xavier School for Gifted Tanks. Oh, see, he has a. You know, actually, thinking about it, could you charge up
I
your
died.
fuck you laser?
I could, yeah.
Oh, while he's doing that.
You almost won that.
Yeah. Have to do it again. Oh,
Oh, hi,
Giant
John.
Cave story. I wonder what he was recording at the time.
Pokemon?
No.
But yeah, you know what? I'll make the Devil May Cry reference. That was the appeal behind the Devil May Cry 3 final boss, right? Was that it was like Virgil was like a person and not like a giant demon.
Virgil
robot
fights you
or
on your
whatever.
level. Most of what you can do, most of what he can do, you're also capable of
You
to some
can-
extent. Like, that was true even in Devil May Cry 1, where most of Nilo Angelo's moves were basically moves you could pull off yourself. He even had a punch and kick combination like your gauntlet weapon did.
We saved our robot waifu.
So yeah, so when are you gonna record Devil May Cry 2, Lewis?
Yeah, I've been meaning to get
When
to that
I
forever.
die and reincarnate as another person, I'll record Devil May Cry 2 then. And if reincarnation doesn't exist, then I guess you're shit out of luck.
I'm a fire in my laser!
Yay.
I had to do it to finish him off. It's the only fitting way.
Oh,
You know, that meme's probably older than most of our viewers.
Sadly, yes.
I don't
Hi,
even know where
children,
that
we are
comes from,
old.
damn it.
I don't either. I just remember that
it-
stupid face.
You mean the meme or the sound clip itself?
Yeah.
Well, both, to be honest.
Well, the meme came from a Cell Form 2 shtick.
Well, because he fired lasers a lot? Doesn't everybody in Dragon Ball do that?
It had something to do with his faces he made while in that form.
Huh.
So is Cell 2 like the final one or the
No.
bug one?
The second phase where he has like the big lips and kinda not quite black face kind of look to him.
Oh, Toriyama, you and your casually almost blackfacing. It happens a lot. Stop.
What is Popo?
Although, I guess to be fair, it's not like modern anime is doing much better, because, like, One Punch Man has the guy who's just there to be a stereotypically racist black guy, and the stereotypically, I suppose not racist, but Peri Peri Prisoner is uncomfortable in many ways.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still I still enjoy reading the books, but there's some.
So, did they just
WTF
go
stuff
back
in
and
there.
tell Eve's perspective on the boss that happened?
I guess so.
Basically.
Yeah.
See, Tails is alive. You happy?
Yeah, I am very happy, thank you.
But his Proto Man's still dead.
I hope so.
I mean, considering we're already all the way in ZX, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't he alive in Battle Network? As like a
Battle Network is in a different continuity.
like totally, or is it like
Yeah.
Okay.
The RPGs are a completely different continuity.
Is the tank actually called Sophia Zero? Oh god,
Yes.
my Gundam Wing reference was on point. Does it let you like sense battle or drive you crazy or any of that nonsense?
No.
I do think they bring up in the sequel though that since it's a prototype tank, like it basically just broke down the moment you were done with it,
Yeah.
which is why you don't have Super Mega Ultra Tank to start the next game off with.
Mm-hmm.
You also just build a brand new tank off screen too. So, you know.
Why not?
Oh, Jason is super genius.
They don't really bring that up ever though.
It's all over now until the next game.
Yeah, little did we know she's actually like terribly
Still infected. She's
infected-
terribly
infected
by the
by mutant garbage. So, like, she's gonna die any second now, but it's okay. She'll be fine. Because we have to pretend that there's no sequel because it's the first game.
And the sequel happened and made things worse.
So what exactly happens in the sequel?
She's infected by mutant crap, so we journey to space to
Because
get back
like,
to the home planet to
because-
try and cure her.
because like some alien some alien race left all the tanks on different planets to protect them from the mutants. So they think, well, they might know how to fix her, and so you just go around space trying to find out how to fix her.
Oh. Okay. Do you...
I like the sequel a lot from what I've played. I definitely think it has better moment-to-moment like gameplay because you have generally more interesting tools, and the overhead stuff, you're more encouraged to switch what you're using all the time because your best gun isn't just so good that it makes the game not fun. You know? Because like,
But in 2, you miss a lot of the Metroidvania aspect of it because it kind of just has your main area, and then you have these little planetoids around each world's main area that kind of just serve as little challenge rooms more than anything else.
yeah, it tries to be it's much more linear, which, you know, I suppose is a good or bad thing depending on your point of view. But I appreciate a lot of the stuff it tried to go for, because a lot of the time when you're playing this game, it kind of feels like you're playing a game with the cheat codes on. You know, it's like, okay, it's fun to have infinite ammo for a little bit, but the reason why you don't usually play the whole game with those on is because it's not fun when you have infinite ammo and can shoot through walls and
Yeah,
all that.
That was me when people were like, when I was like dealing with the Celeste chapter, and I was like, you just turn on the system. It's like, you're not really playing the game if you have infinite dashes, son.
I mean, it's good that it's there as an option for sure.
Yeah, but
I
it's like you're missing the point then. As far as like concerning my critiques of it, it's like you're kind of missing the point then if you're just turning on cheat codes.
it's like cheat codes for me are something to screw around with. Like,
Yeah, they're not a solution to a problem.
it's just like when I'm playing Age of Empires, sure, it's fun to dig around and summon laser cars that don't belong there, but if I'm actually playing the game, I don't want to just use a cheat code to summon infinite wood until I can build stuff I'm not supposed to build at this point. It just doesn't feel fair, you know?
It doesn't feel like you're beating the game at its own game, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, this and 02 are quite good games, and they're pretty cheap too. Like, I think this is like $10 on the eShop.
I think they actually go on sale somewhat frequently too, which is rare because nothing on the Switch ever goes on sale.
Well, I mean, it's on everything, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. But it's, you know, the Switch is a fun console, and I love having games like these portably. Whereas, like, I would have had to buy the 3DS version exclusively otherwise, if I were to get a game like this. But, you know,
I like how they technically had to credit some people in Sunsoft, even though Sunsoft doesn't exist anymore.
well, yeah, because they made the game, they made the franchise. It's just, damn, Switch stuff's really expensive. Like, hold on. Like, the Devil May Cry 1, because we're talking about Devil May Cry right now. I'm pretty sure that's like $30 on Switch.
Yikes.
Just on its own.
Capcom price gouges the crap out of their games on the eShop.
I'm pretty sure that, like,
It's why I haven't gotten Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Remake on there.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're at the end. Blaster Master Zero. It's a good game. Pretty sprite art. As Indie Creates does.
Oh yeah, it is a gorgeous game for sure.
Yeah, we'll see you all when we get to Blaster Master Zero 2. It's all recorded. It's just a matter of when we do it.
Yeah.
Zero 2, is that like 02 the anime girl? Or 02
No.
the Nightmare Abomination?
Eh.
Which is also not an anime girl. I know how you could get confused because Nightmare Abomination and anime girl mean the same thing. But
You're just annoyed that whenever you try to search Zero 2 stuff on the internet anymore, it turns out the pink hair girl.
I know, it's really annoying, actually.